Hola muchachitos y muchachitas, soy JGM Gamer 47 y os doy la bienvenida de nuevo a otro Let's Play de el increíble Spiderman 2. Bueno, continuamos donde lo habíamos dejado, estábamos en el museo, nos quieren tender una trampa, digamos, y bueno. Tenemos que ir muy sigilosos, ¿sí? A ver, hemos recibido un mensaje, aparentemente de vete al museo, parque en archivado. Me han chivado que en la antigua máscara del guerrero que donó Martin Lee al museo salió de China ilegalmente. El museo no permite hacer fotos, así que me la vas a hacer tú.
No cattle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Huh? What's that?
Here, he's right here! Got the spider!
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. This is why they call me amazing!
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. Lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
What happened to you?
Hey, ball, that you?
Yo, over Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. What's that?
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases.
Impressive. Have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Ah, is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Fellas, I got him! Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Why do we have to fight the spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know, in his weight class.
Hey, Kingpin's got...
I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Bribery town? You make me hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Fellas!
Et voila!
Come on, show me what you got.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That mask don't scare me. Got the spider! I see him! Here, he's right just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Hey, Bruno!
No
You put forth this week an effort?
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? Disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Got the spider!
Just send me the dry clean, Bill. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score!
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine. Impressed yet?
Just a little closer.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Oh, qué hija de puta.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
Have I mentioned I like to watch?
Oh, pero déjame curar, no seas tan gata.
I've learned a thing or two.
Come on. This is too easy. At least try.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
No, quita de ahí, hombre, que quiero... Oh, pero que...
Webs, do your stuff.
Why must you always make things so hard? I bet bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Me hizo mierda. O por lo menos ahora comenzaremos con la vida.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I like to play rough. Faster than you expected, huh?
Y se había quedado ahí como...
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Going to all this trouble.
You should be flattered.
Oh, qué jaleo.
That hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better.
Bien. A ver. Esta gata.
Impressed yet?
Hey, pay attention. Yeah. And he.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Ay, el Spiderman, deja de hacer el gilipollas ya, hombre.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Running out of tricks, are we?
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
You put forth this week and effort? I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
I don't like this any more than you do. I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they...
Now it's getting real.
Hostia, 3 veces van ya.
Just a little closer. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
I like to play rough.
Webs, do your stuff. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? 'Cause she was wrong. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Come to Papa.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I hate it when we fight. You're so cute when you're confused.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on. You must know.
It's your fault it's come to this. I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player.
If it makes you feel good.
Por lo menos vamos recuperando de a poco de estas.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than me.
Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
Have I mentioned I like to watch?
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait!
Bueno. Mi aliado, mi enemigo.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Bien, sabemos que Spiderman no puede nadar.
Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but After losing my dad and Uncle Ben, I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared, and his work went with him. Your task force, their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself.
Bueno.
Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Habla con Harry conseguido. He oído que Oscorp está desarrollando unas microbombas tan pequeñas que pueden esconderlas en cualquier parte y las están probando en adornos de Halloween. Tú eres amigo de ese chico, te pagaré un extra por foto exclusivo. Grande el apartamento.
I can check that one off my list.
A ver, por acá no, por acá. Sí. Bueno, perfecto, chicos. Bueno, pues hemos derrotado a Felicia, digamos. La hemos dejado ir. Parece que hay cierto romance escondido ahí. Así que, bueno, me voy a ir despidiendo aquí. Lucha contra el crimen en Manhattan. Perfecto. Bueno chicos, pues con este cómic que recogemos, van 11 de 15, nos despedimos. Un placer para mí poder compartir este Let's Play con todos ustedes y nos vemos en el siguiente. Chao, chao.